Yeah, thank you. So, my name is Jardar Andersen. I will use my first Pecha Kucha ever to introduce you to this Straightsol project, which deals with smarter urban freight solutions. It's co-funded by the European Commission, lasts for 3 years, and it ends in August this year. So here's two more pictures of the challenges of urban freight, but I want to focus more on the solutions, and many solutions have been proposed, tested, implemented. But in many cases, there's no sufficient evaluation, and that hampers knowledge transfer and exchange of experiences between cities and between companies. And if evaluation has taken place, as Mike also indicated, you can be pretty sure that the conclusion is that what has been done is extremely successful. So in Straightsol, we have developed a new evaluation framework for measures within city logistics, and this measure combines 3 different methodologies, which is the social cost-benefit analysis, analysis of business models and profitability, but also to look at multiple stakeholder perspectives through the multi-actor, multi-criteria analysis. And the methodology is general and can be applied for any measures also outside this project. Straightsol supports 7 innovative field demonstrations across Europe. And these are supported by research organizations and governmental agencies. In the afternoon, you will be introduced to the night deliveries of Colruyt and Delhaize, but I'll now give an express introduction to the 6 other ones. So in Barcelona, DHL Supply Chain set up an urban consolidation center where a set of shops and governmental agencies changed their delivery address to the terminal of DHL, and DHL performed consolidated last mile deliveries from there. The evaluation showed that the amount of transport and emissions were reduced by about 1/4. However, the extra handling that was required made the total costs increase, and this was due to the lack of ability to attract enough customers, also related to the financial crisis. Here in Brussels, as you've already seen, TNT developed this innovative mobile depot, which is a rebuilt semi-trailer, and it was used for transport of packages from the terminal close to the airport into the city center, and from there electric tricycles were used for last mile distribution. Also in this case, the reduction in emissions were considerable. TNT, as a big and serious actor, did not want to risk to compromise their service quality to the customers, so they chose not to operate this depot on its full capacity to make sure that the operations were good, so therefore also the costs in this case increased. In the United Kingdom, the charity organization Oxfam has thousands of donation banks located around the country. It's of course a lot of transport associated with collecting items from these. So Oxfam installed a set of sensors to monitor the fill rates so that they could plan the collection better. Transport was reduced. It seemed to be a good solution. There are some challenges because Oxfam is using a lot of volunteers, and it was not so easy to change their habits, so therefore it didn't match the company culture of Oxfam so well, even though we could see that the benefits in terms of transport were very good. In Greece, Kühne+Nagel received lots of rail wagons from Central Europe to Thessaloniki, but it's a problem that there are delays, which also reduces the efficiency of last mile deliveries because of difficult planning. So they installed GPS devices on the trains to monitor them. The main challenge here is that they have to return the GPS devices to Hungary. So it's a kind of reverse logistics problems for the devices, and that's expensive. So the sort of suggestion is to let instead the wagon operator be responsible for such a solution rather than Kühne+Nagel. In Oslo, in Norway, GS1 set up a demonstration combining increased information collection and sharing in the supply chain with a buffer storage service in a shopping center. In shopping centers, trucks often have to stand for a long time because the driver has to accompany each and every pallet to the individual shops, but now he could just leave them at the buffer storage. So it was faster truck stops, it's beneficial for the truckers, better planning in shops because of better information. But the question here is, who should pay? Because it's a good solution, and it gives more benefits than costs, but you need a regime to transfer benefits and costs between different stakeholders. Finally, in Lisbon, the municipal parking and mobility company called ML wanted to increase the access to freight receivers and reduce illegal parking in delivery spaces. So they tested 2 different technologies for better monitoring of the use of the delivery spaces. The demonstration showed a need for a new regulation that could facilitate enforcement. This is already in place. But they also wanted to improve the technology that was used, and they are working on that now and plan to roll out such a solution to the entire city of Lisbon. So to wrap up from this demonstration, the main goal of the project is to contribute to increased sustainability and profitability of urban freight solutions. In terms of sustainability, the solutions that have been demonstrated are really good. In terms of sustainability, the picture is a bit more mixed, but we see that the general trend is the challenges are that there are dispersed costs and benefits between stakeholders, which is a challenge. Sometimes it's difficult for a private company to know which direction to go, and change also requires some action. And finally, the role of the municipalities has to be emphasized as facilitators and stimulators of the private sector concepts. More information is available from straightsol.eu. Thank you.